Hello, everybody. We'll begin momentarily. Please go ahead and have your everything ready. Please have everything ready. We'll go get started momentarily. So on the screen, you will see the homework. Sorry, I wasn't able to find your guys' email for some reason. So I just sent it to the WeChat group, which apparently have 160 people in it. Gonna assume that's most of your parents. But either way, if you didn't do the homework, that will be the warm-up for today. All right, that will be the warm-up for today. So what I would do is this. 1 second. If I can take a look at find it. Maybe should organize my desktop better. Okay, so I'm going to send all of you a file. Go ahead, download it. Despite it says like it have any error in it, that will be the warm up. I want you guys to work on it. You guys send the answer to the chat. Peter, I know you already finished it, so you don't need to worry about it. Well, I'm just gonna try to find it. Homework. Oh, okay, my bad. I sent it privately to a person who actually did the homework for some reason. 1 second, apologize about that. Oh God, okay. Okay, nobody send me any message right now. Okay, no, don't send any message. All right, there you go. So that should be the homework. Go where the warm up, despite what actually call homework. Go ahead, download it, and you can either send it to my email or just send it to the chat. It's up to you. Just go ahead, download the worksheet, and then you should be able to work on it. Even if it's a dangerous file, don't worry about it. It should be okay because I don't know there's a better file transfer way for you guys to access. So I hope it works. If it doesn't work, let me know. Also, you may need to search some online resources as all of the homework are really based off. So go ahead, try your best to complete this homework and go over it in just a second. Well, work on that worksheet. Once you finish, you can send me an email or just send your result in the chat. It's up to you. If you cannot see the worksheet, let me know. Jimmy, you cannot open the file. Okay, what does it say on your computer? It should be say oh something, see some alert. So like, what does it say on your computer? Like, should say something. It shouldn't just say, oh, cannot open. It should give you a reason or something, right? All right, so there's more people popping in. I'm gonna send the file again. See if you can open it. It didn't say anything. Well, it should just be able to hover over the file, and there should be something called click to open. Not sure how you open the file. Okay, then send to public. 1 second. Okay, nobody send me any chat right now. Don't send me any chat message right now. All right. This is a worksheet just in case you need it, since more people join. We're going to begin momentarily once I actually created all these rows and stuff like that. I'm gonna give you guys a little more minute while we got these stuff set up. All right. So looks like, okay, does anybody know, beside Peter, since he's the only he's the only one who did the homework, but does anybody know any of the questions I asked? So any of these prompts? Maybe not question 4, but does anybody know any of the other prompts? Okay, well, or after I get this set up, we'll go ahead and begin reviewing these stuff. Should probably do it earlier. It's not gonna. I don't know. The class begins 1 hour earlier for me, but. All right. I guess get about a couple more minutes. Almost finished. Put all of this information in. All right. Is anybody finished with your worksheet? That's sent in the chat. Does anybody finish with your worksheet? Can any of you cannot open it? If you cannot open it, let me know. Thank you, Jimmy, for letting me know earlier. Nobody has said anything. I'm gonna assume you guys all can open the file and are all doing it. So then I will go ahead and call on people besides Jimmy to share their response. You can open now? All right, nice. All right, so I will go ahead and decide to go over this with you guys then. Okay. All right. So let's go and take a look. All right, let's see. All right. So we all can read the question, right? So I'm not gonna read the question for you. You guys can read it, and I'm pretty sure you guys should already read the question, at least to finish read these couple sentences. Basically, it's letting you to write some SQL queries with this table. All right. So we got 4 queries that we need to write. First 3 are pretty simple. All right. We all covered first 3. Though the fourth one requires you to do some external research on how join statements work. So I'm going to start calling people. All right. I'm going to start calling people. So this is our data. And let's go and talk about number 1. Is there any volunteer to share their query for number 1? All right. Okay. Well, if no, then we got 20 people here. I'm going to choose a random person out of these 20 people to make a response. If nobody volunteered to share.
I volunteer as tribute.
All right, you volunteer as tribute. Nice. All right, go ahead. Yep, go ahead.
For the first one, select all column. Oh God.
All right, 1 second. Okay, I'm gonna charge it. All right, who am I speaking? Oh, Peter. All right, nice.
Things that the question's dead. There's no.
Sorry.
No question.
All right.
Okay. Select all columns in books where the title is The Hunger Games. So you have select, asterisks, and then you do from book, like my.
1 second. Sorry for interrupting. I apologize for that. There's some. Let's see. So now you know the question. I'm going to share another screen. And Peter, I'm going to give you remote control. So what I want you to do now is go ahead and type your result, type your query in here. Yeah, right there. You can type your query there. This is how we're going to check it, see if it works. Yep. Okay, go ahead, click on here, and let's start. Peter? Okay, you're
Hi.
okay.
Okay. So you have oh God, wait. So you have select.
Yeah, copy paste doesn't work.
Asterisks. Where's my space? Okay. From So my like table thing is called books. And then
it's lowercase. It's all lowercase. It's gonna give you some intelligent snippet as below as well. So it's lowercase b. Yeah. Oh.
I
Shoot.
hate remote control.
It's a little bit confusing. Okay. How about this? You're just gonna control it. All right. I'm not gonna make any further control.
Okay. Get out. Okay, nice. I stopped remote controlling. Can I just share my screen?
1 second. Could try again.
Okay. Sure. From. Why is it not working?
There you go.
Books. BOOKS, please.
Okay, how about this? Okay, it's not really working that well. All right. Well, how about this? You just go and copy and share your query into the chat. All right. Could just copy and paste it to the chat, and then I'm just gonna copy and paste it here. That's maybe gonna make it a little bit more efficient.
Okay.
Thank you. All right. This is This is our Peter's query. Let's take a look, see if it works. In a lowercase b. Indeed, it works. You can see that it returns the row as we select it. All right. Could you explain a little bit of what's happening here?
Okay. So select everything from like the column called books, not column, like from the table called books, where the title is The Hunger Games.
Right. Yeah, you are exactly correct. Nice job, Peter. All right. Nice job. Okay. Great. So yes, Kyle.
I sent you an email, a PDF of my stuff.
Oh, it's your stuff. Oh, okay. All right. Thank you very much. All right. I received it. Thank you very much. We're going to continue with the response of. All right. So I'm going to share my screen repeatedly. All right. Okay. So this is so the first one, the query should be this. Select star from books where title equals to single quote The Hunger Games. All right. You did it. Great job, Peter. All right. Let's see if I can add more to your explanation. Nice job. All right. Let's go and take a look at question number 2. Select only the title column from books where the rating is greater than 4. Does anybody have any idea how to do that? Volunteer.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead, Kyle. You go ahead, send your query to the chat. I'm going to give people a little bit more time just to read through these questions. This is a table. Below is a question.
It says the same thing.
What do you mean by same thing?
Like it's the same command thing.
Same command of what? What are you comparing?
I just send it to you.
All right, thank you very much. All right, gonna use this part. All right. So gonna go and share my database. All right. Let's take a look with this work. Book is lowercase. Now you can see, indeed, it works. I only select the title from this. We only got the title, and the rating is greater than 4. All right. Do you want to explain a little bit of what you wrote by working? Do you want to explain it a little bit?
It's like the same thing, basically. It selects the title, like only the title column from the books table, where the rating, like the rating column is bigger than 4.
3 and 4. Nice. Nice job. That's indeed correct. Nice job. Nice. All right. Next thing can add more. That's indeed correct. Let me go share this Google Doc again. You are indeed correct, Kyle.
Can you put the Google Doc link in the chat?
Why do you want to do that? Why do you want to do that, Kyle? Because I saw you already have the
I just
PDF.
kind of want to see it.
Okay, it's right there. Right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. Because I'm actually editing this, so I don't want somebody else to edit it. All right. Next. Let's see. Next, update a book with ISBN number 978-044-631-0789. Change the title to Kill a Mockingbird. All right. To Kill a Mockingbird. How can we do that? Does anybody remember how to write an update query? Does anybody remember how to write an update query? Anybody volunteer? All right, if no, I'm just gonna pick a person then. Because I'm pretty sure I talked about update in this class. So 1 second. Let's see, who's number 14? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. All right. Kiki, are you here? Kiki, are you here? All right. So I would like you to answer question number 3, please. Update the book table with ISBN number 978-044-631-0789. Change the title to Kill a Mockingbird. Do you know how to write a query for this? Write a SQL query? Don't think so. Are you not here last week, Kiki? Are you here last week? Okay, that's because what I basically talk about. All right. So okay. All right. I will go and call another person then. But be prepared. I might ask you for the number 4 question. For first question. Fourth question. Fourth question requires some research. So be sure to get ready for researching. Question number 4. Sorry, Peter. You already goes once. Brian, are you here? Brian, are you here? All right. Could you answer question number 3, please? You are here last week, correct? That's what I talked about last week. All right. You guys need to pay attention, all right? Because that's what I talked about last week. This is important. If you want to, a database is really important to build a sophisticated, dynamic, full stack web application. I'm gonna go one more time. Just nobody answer it. Then I will just tell you the answer, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19. All right, Ricky, are you here?
Yes.
All right. Do you know how to answer to question number 3?
Not really.
All right. Okay. Well, all right. So the result to question number 3 is this. You guys need to pay attention, all right? I will ask you guys another question. I will choose, so pay attention to here. I will ask a similar question to randomly should choose 3 of you, between one and 3 of you, and then you guys should be able to answer it now, all right? So we're gonna use a what we call an update query. Here is the update book. Books, actually, that's a table name. Update books. Set. Because we're gonna change the value, so we're gonna set title equals to kill a mockingbird. All right, and now go ahead and add var. So I don't apply to every row in this books table. Only apply it to where the ISBN number is this. All right. Let's go ahead and run this. You can see it said result query executed successfully. Took 3 milliseconds, manual affected. Now, if I just want to say select star from books, and you can see now I successfully get updated to kill a mockingbird. All right. Again, the query is update. What's your table name? Books. Well, what do you want to update? Well, I want to set title to something else. Which row do you want to affect? Do you want it to affect? Well, I'm going to say where the ISBN number is equal to something. All right. Okay. Let's see. Ricky, now do you understand how update query works?
Yeah, kind of.
What?
Yeah.
All right. Kind of. Okay. Now what I want you to do is I want to go ahead and tell me, where you obviously can give some time to thinking, how to I want to update the Hunger Games. I want to update the table books, specifically title, which title is Hunger Games. Its rating to 4.5. To 4.5. Again, that is, I want to update the Hunger Games. 1 second. I want to update the Hunger Games rating column to 4.5. All right. Ricky, do you know how to do that?
Let me think about it.
Remember, it's always start with an update query. Update, insert your table name here. All right. And then you want to set the column name equals to something new, where another column name, so what do you want to update, equals to something else. All right. So to give you some hint, could you go ahead and fill in the blank? So Ricky, what table are we updating?
Table number 2.
What table are we updating?
Wait, sorry. The title.
Table. Recall that it's built upon table. The SQL is essentially, in essence, is basically in table. So what table am I attempt to update?
Marco, stop. Could you repeat that?
So what table are we trying to update?
I'm not sure.
Okay. So we have two tables. All right. I want to okay, so there's a book. There's a table called book. There's a table called authors. Which one do you think gonna be? Okay, I'm just gonna tell you it's books table. It's books table. I'm just gonna tell you. All right. Then what I want you to do.
I'm unmuted.
Okay. Then what I want you to do is tell me what's the column name that's want to update.
Title.
Nope, it's not title. Okay, I'm gonna repeat my question one more time. I want to repeat in the books tables the Hunger Games titles rating to 4.0. So what column do we want to update?
The rating.
Yep, rating. Thank you, Bella. You also answered it correctly. Rating equals to what?
4.0.
I'm gonna change it a little bit. 4.3, just to make my. Actually, that doesn't really matter that much. So I'll show the demonstration. Let's just. All right. Where what? Which row which specific row that's I want to update? Do I want to update all the rows or just one specific row?
Just one specific.
Okay, which row? Which row then, Ricky?
What do you mean by which row?
Remember it's title. So which title do I want to update?
Of the Hunger Games.
Right, the Hunger Games. Run this. Now you can see it works. All right. Nice. Okay. Finally, it's a join statement. All right. So let me go and share my screen. So let me go and copy the query that's written. So it's actually not update, actually not copy, but update books where actually we're going to do set first. Set title equals to kill a mockingbird. Where Isbn, it's actually lowercase, equals to. All right. Just a formattic thing is usually we type like the SQL keyword, like select update from where in all caps, just to show it's SQL keyword. All right, doesn't have to. You can see even if you type where in all lowercase still works. Not just some sort of like formattic thing that's we follow. All right. Finally, what I want to do is I want to say how to use a join statement to select books that are written by J.K. Rowling. All right. So how can we do that? How can we do that? All right. Does anybody have any response or the answer want to share with us? All right, let's take a look, see if it will work. Looks like gives an error. Oh, 1 second. Let's say PS. All right, let's see. It didn't return any rows though. Didn't return any row. All right, gonna lowercase if it works. Didn't return any rows. All right. All right, let's take a look. How can we do that? You can see that it didn't return any rows. So let's take a look how can we do that. So again, it's gonna be select star from books. I'm actually not sure if this demonstration gonna work, but in let's see. And in here, what I want to say is I want to say join authors. So this is a way to merge two tables together. All right. Actually, let me double check see if it. Okay, it's all right. Actually, yeah, it's okay. And then in here, I will say join authors on books.author ID equals to authors.author ID. All right. So let's take a look what it's going to look like. Now you can see the data basically merged together. All right, data basically merged together. This is really important. So I'm going to bring my trusty Worsey drawing pad out. 1 second. I'm going to bring my trusty Worsey drawing pad. I'm going to show you what's actually happened to merge these tables together. So you can see sometimes when we're dealing with these stuff, we maybe want to merge these two tables together. All right. And then what we want to do is this. So in here, what we want to do is this. So if you take a look, this original is our old select query. It's our old select query. But notice I'll have a join. This is just a way to say, okay, which table do you want to join? Well, I want to join this authors table. Well, how should we join it? Basically, how should we merge these two tables together? Which row is which? That's where I'm going to specify this on. This on, you can just imagine, is sort of like the where query stuff that it did, but not exactly. It's basically is how should the table merge? For example, notice that both of them has author ID. That's how I want to merge them. I want the book with author ID merged with the correct author ID. So I use books.author ID equals to authors.author ID. All right. And in here, then what we could say is this. Then the question is, it's written by J.K. Rowling. So I have two ways. I know the author ID, so I can just say where author ID, where authors.author ID equals 2. I could do that. Now I can say returns this. Or I could just say authors.name equals to J.K. Rowling. Okay, so it's not J.J. Rowling, J.K. Rowling. All right, this is how a join query works. Send the join query to the chat. Don't need to worry about join query. We're not going to really use it like a lot because SQL is not what I primarily focus on. The SQL, you can see that we can actually have a like complete SQL course, just talking about from the essence of essential SQL to like the deeper concept of SQL. All right. Does any of you have any question at all? Does any of you have any question at all that's want to share with us? All right. 1 second. All right. Okay, so that's the warm up. Okay, so now you can imagine. So now let's go and take a brief review of what have you learned from these past few weeks or so. All right, let's talk about what have you learned. What have you learned? So we talked about Python. That's primarily the language that we'll be focusing on. And talk about the basic concepts of programming. One second. Concept of programming. I actually don't want you guys to annotate on this one, but because, yeah. All right. Sorry. Yep, I didn't really talk about HTML, but yes, we did briefly talk about HTML and CSS. These are for web building technique. We also spent quite a few time on SQL and as well as on Flask. So now we're going to take a look is how can we add these stuff together? How can we build a real world project? All right. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to talk about so if you are from my previous web development class, I showed this demo to you, but I don't think we built this. So what I'm going to do now is this. So let me go ahead and share my screen really quick. We're going to build a live chatting app. All right. I don't think we actually did to build this since we tried attempt to build a Twitter clone instead. But here's what's going to happen. So this is a demo. So first of all, what you need to do is go and click on register. Now you can register an account. Fill the don't fill your real information, of course. And I cannot see your password, just so you know. I cannot see your password. I don't even think I can see the database, but I cannot see your password, so don't worry about that. But still recommended to just always type something that is not from your original password. Email address can be fake. I'm not going to send you any email address specifically. Then once you registered, you can go and click on login to log your information in. All right. So I'm going to post this link in the chat. So this is just a demonstration of what are we going to build. Freshly baked French bread. All right. Sounds interesting. All right, go ahead and click on the register link. Again, fill out the fake information. Don't fill out like actual information, because that would be kind of dumb, to be honest, on the website that you don't really trust, but it's all right. So you can go ahead and click on that, and then so the data breach, don't worry about that. I'm going to go ahead and go ahead and register and log into an account. Once you're ready, go ahead and wait for me until that. Thank you very much, Peter. You could there actually is a DM feature, but I'm not sure can get the time to finish it. Once you registered and logged in, what you should be able to do is you can click on this link. Actually, no, don't click on that link. You need to click on this link. This is for security protocol. Click on this HTTPS. HTTPS for security. Now you can see as the new people start joining, you can see this start to get live updated. All right. I don't think I'm awesome joined with the HTTPS protocol because there should be a bot message saying that otherwise. Kevin Young is glorious. All right, you can see we can send a message. All right, hello world, for example. And you can see everything's happened real time. I didn't make any refresh at all. This is updated real time, and this is happening real time as well. New people join, and if any of these people quit, okay, if any of these people leave, what you're supposed to see is it's gonna turn to offline. Now you can see people start joining. Keep joining. You can see the bot can automatically send a message. There is really no such a thing called bot. The bot is just a way to address the user like this is like system.
How do you? I can't find it.
What do you mean you cannot find it?
Can I share my screen?
Yes.
How do I share my screen? Huh?
Oh, sorry. I don't think I allow that. Now I should be able to.
Okay. Share screen. Where is it? Here. Share. Like, what do I do?
Okay. You can just copy and paste a link there. So I send you a link, right, in the chat.
Wait, no.
I send you a link in the chat. It's like NQTPHB0. click on the second link, and it should take you to the direct page. All right.
I pressed it. It's not. It's taking me to. Oh, okay, I see it. Okay, bye.
All right. Okay, nice. All right. Clearly, people start to spamming, but it's all right. That's what it intended to do, and spamming some weird character that nobody can understand. All right. So let's see. If any of you can see now, we really have a lot of users here. This is really like essentially a program. Really not that complicated, though. This part is pretty complicated. How to get like each user working. And and now you can see it's actually live updated. Beef begot T. I don't think I pronounced the name correctly. It's offline now. You can see just turned from online to offline.
It's forgot.
Begot. Okay, whatever. I would take that French word as a more no, but okay, you can see you got an A here. You can see that people start spamming the chat, and now you can see A come back online. Sometimes this maybe doesn't work. So maybe sometimes we'll say, hi, still on the page, but suddenly says I'm offline. I'm not sure why that happened, but I'm trying my best to this doesn't happen. All right, wait, are you I am awesome, Peter? Don't tell me you are I am awesome, but it's all right. One more interesting thing is if you take a look at the timestamp is going to update based on where your current location is. If you are in Eastern time, oh, okay. Well, that's a lot of blank messages. Please try to avoid sending blank messages. I should try to stop you doing that, but
I kept on pressing enter. I thought it would send, but then
would it work? No, it won't work, but you can press send message to send a blank message. But all right, try to send blank message because everything you're doing is actually stored in a database. A database is 10,000. Yeah, pretty much you guys cannot get 10,000 rows. But you can see this is how it's gonna work. All right, so for the rest of this this course, we're going to go ahead and build this Discord clone as to finish up. All right, and yeah, just to finish up is this times are gonna be updated based on where your time zone is. If you are in Eastern time zone, it's gonna be in Eastern time. If you are in China Standard Time, it's gonna be in the China Standard Time. At least that's what it's supposed to do. All right. Okay. So hopefully you guys like this project. Are you guys excited to create this project? Yes. All right. Glad you guys are excited. We'll go ahead and begin then. But first of all, what we're going to do is going to proceed with a break. I'm going to send a message in the chat. Break in 10 minutes. I mean, not break in 10 minutes, break for 10 minutes. We have a break for 10 minutes. See you back on 6:31 standard time. I'm not sure what the China standard is, and some China standard time. All right, send the message. You can see now it works. All right, go ahead, have a great break. Can type your message in the chat, still preferably having a chat. And yeah, hope you guys are excited. Please don't swear in the chat. Thank you very much. But okay, yeah. All right, we'll be back in 1 more minute, and then we're going to proceed. All right, well, it's a great time to chatting with you. Though I will go ahead and proceed by deleting this room. Or maybe I don't, but I guess I will remain this room on. You guys can take a look. Stuff works. All right. Okay, so that's about time. We'll go ahead and get started. Coding this Discord call. All right. So does any of you have any questions so far? Anybody have any questions or anything they want to ask me before we start? All right. Well, then I'm going to leave. Okay, I hope all of these people are actually online. All these people are actually offline. So I'm going to be offline now. And people should see demo as offline. All right. Unless I see it's online, which then you need to let me know. Oh, shoot, sorry. Okay. All right. So before I begin, I just want to say this. This is a project. Here is a link of where can you find this project. All right. Here is where you can find this project. Is github.com/boyan12/github-clone. That's okay. Wait, not GitHub clone. Sorry, I made a little too much clone. Sorry, that's not it. It's Discord clone. And that's it. That's what it is. It's Discord clone. Go click on that. I recently was putting some GitHub clone, maybe a little bit too much. And then 1 second. I will go ahead and I'm pausing sharing. Okay, that's good. All right. So let me go share, show you the code. Oh shoot. Okay. GitHub clone one more time. Discord. All right. So if you take a look on the second link, oh god, security vulnerability. Okay, so you can take a look. This is the GitHub clone. That's what we have. All right, and then 1 second, and then let's see. So this is a GitHub clone. You can navigate through the source code and take a look at different part of the code. If you're absent, there I actually made a YouTube playlist where you can take a look of YouTube video. Of course, the link doesn't work in China, so sorry about that. If you're in China, I know this is mainly for China session. I'm not sure I do have mention I have a YouTube playlist for that. But I have a YouTube playlist that's basically talk about how to build this Discord clone. If you are absent, where if you want to take a look. Forward, you can take a look at these videos. A warning of these videos may be a little bit extremely laggy, and my voice and sounds maybe not consistent. But let me just find 1 second. I don't think I actually made a, excuse me. I actually don't think I actually made a specific for that. All right, well, here is, I'm gonna send a link in the chat. You can only open it if you're in the United States, or I mean, if you are not in China specifically. And then this is a YouTube playlist. The video is from 16 to 22. It's number 16 to 22. I numbered there. It's number 16 to 22. And these are how you can build the entire the thing that you just saw. That's the how can you build the entire web application. We're just going to build part of it. We're just going to build part of it because we simply don't have enough time to do that. All right. So that's the playlist. That's the code. Now I guess I have all the stuff. If you're absent, you can take a look at the code, and we'll go ahead and begin from that. All right. So I'm just going to create an empty Git pod, which is bit.ly/gitpod1. All right. Get started for coding. If you need to if you need let me go faster or go slower, be sure to let me know. All right, be sure to let me know. So. All right. All right. So I'm going to get started. So I will go ahead and create a few files. So first file I'll create is what we call a app.py. As you can imagine, that's maybe the default file. And we'll also get a requirements.txt. All right, requirements.txt. Does anybody remember what this requirements.txt is for? Does anybody remember what this requirements.txt is for? Just to make sure you guys can hear me, correct? Could you guys type yes in the chat if you can hear me? All right. Okay. So requirements.txt is basically a dependency management. So recall that we might, did I type with this? Maybe I haven't. Okay. So this is just a way to use some dependencies. All right. So in here, what I'm going to say, it says, here just going to say requirement, and then where we're going to put is going to say, oh, shoot. We're going to go and say Flask. And that's the dependency we need. Actually, let me turn autosave on. Flask socket IO. And yes, that's about it. So you're going to use these two dependencies, Flask and Flask socket IO. All right. So I'm not going to, has anyone heard of socket before? Has anybody heard of socket before? All right. well, I'm not going to bother to explain it right now, but what I want you to type is once you create this requirements.txt with the same information in it, now I want you to go ahead and type pip3 install -r requirements.txt. And it's just going to install dependency for you. So go ahead and create a file called requirements.txt. Put whatever we put here, Flask and Flask socket.io into requirements.txt. And in the terminal, type pip3 install -r requirements.txt. Gonna put this in the chat as well. pip3 install -r requirements.txt. All right. Don't worry about it. What do you mean it doesn't work, Jimmy? If you see that warning, don't worry about it. It's installed. All right. pip3 install -r requirements.txt. If it stopped right there, then that's mean you're correct. Which you are, if you're seeing something like this, you are done. You're finished. All right. Whether you see this warning or not, as long as you don't see any red text, it's good. All right. What do you mean you don't see the things above that? I saw the thing above that. Where you don't see the thing above that. What do you mean you cannot see all the text above that? Okay. I cannot. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. We'll just do another way to double check if we did everything correctly.
I can't see the download Python engine, whatever that is. Like all the stuff.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
You don't have to see it.
App.py yet?
What?
Is there anything in app.py?
No, nothing.
Wait, also, do we put them in the .cf folder?
No, don't worry about this .cf folder. Don't put anything to this .cf folder, all right?
Okay.
All right. All right. Once you installed, then we're going to go to app.py. All right. So in here, what we're going to say is this. We're just going to say from Flask, import Flask. From Flask socket.io, import socket.io. All right. Then if you type Python app.py, and if you don't see any errors, that means you installed correctly. All right. From Flask, import Flask. From Flask socket.io, import socket IO. All right.
It says no module named Flask.
That's mean you didn't install Flask correctly. Try again here. Make sure you type it all with the correct formatting. It's all case sensitive. I'm gonna put it into two.
Does that mean I didn't install the requirements.txt?
Yeah, I mean, unless you put something wrong in the requirements.txt, otherwise.
Oh
you
wait,
do
no,
what I
it
just did.
works. No, it works.
All right.
The,
Right.
the random stuff showed up in yeah.
All right. Okay. It works. It works. So that's good. Gonna wait for a few more minutes, and they're gonna proceed. All right. Once you're ready, what we can do now is this. We're going to say app equals to Flask _ name _ socket IO equals to socket IO. And we're going to put this app in here. So usually what we'll do is we actually would create like a virtual environment. So like we can keep it all into a virtual environment, but we're just gonna keep it simple. If we put it into a virtual environment, then we maybe don't see this yellow squiggly underline under it. All right, let's see. JJJ, I'm not sure. Does that mean Peter? But I'm assuming finished. All right. So let's go ahead and start by implementing our first route. Does anybody remember how to? Okay, Flask, double check your casing. Make sure the casing is only F is uppercase, else lowercase. If you want to, Jimmy, let me know if you want to share your screen so you can take a look in detail. Let me know if you want to do that. All right, go for it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Go ahead and save your file first, then run Python app.py. All right, go ahead and save your requirements.txt first, then run pip3 install -r requirements.txt. I didn't put anything in there. Oh, wait, no, you do. Okay. Okay, wait. Hold on. Remove this stuff right here. Right there, yep. Go ahead, save. All right, now run this pip3 install -r again. Yep. There you go. Oh, that means what do you mean I cannot see it? Oh, okay, all right. Now if you try to run Python app.py again. All right. Scroll up. It's not from the second flask need to be uppercased. No, that's not the second flask. Where's the second flask? Yep, right there. Uppercase that F. There you go. Try run Python app.py again. There you go. All right, nice. All right. No problem. All right. So I'll share my screen. I'm going to implement it step by step. So first of all, what we're going to do is we're going to say add. So does anybody remember how to create a new route in Flask? I know it's kind of been like a couple of weeks since we were doing this, but does anybody remember how to create different route in Flask? All right. So to create a route, we're going to use something called a decorator. Here we'll say at app.route, say just a / and define, let's just say index, type pass for now. Make sure indentation also matches. Doesn't have, yeah. Whenever we need to indent, type tab. When we need to unindent, select stuff you need to unindent, and then press shift tab, and yeah. So here, set at app.route / define index and pass. All right. Once you're ready, what we're going to do is going to update the first line to import another file, another function called render template. All right. And in here, we'll just say return pass, so just say return render templates index.html. Define indexed, return render template, index.html. All right. If you need more time, let me know if you need more time. All right. So I can stop here and wait for you. All right. Does anybody need more time? All right. Then what we're going to say is we're just going to create a folder. And I'm going to call this templates. Recall the templates folder is where we store all these different HTML templates. So let's take a look what our template is going to be. So let me take a look. So today what we're going to talk about, do we have this? Oh, yes, we do. All right, 1 second. Let's see if index actually uses this. All right. So now what I want to talk about is I want to go ahead and talk about the ideas of template inheritance. How to make template. Template is a new folder. Templates plural is a new folder, and you put all different HTML files under it. All right. So I would like to talk about a concept called template inheritance. All right. Does anybody want to guess what template inheritance is? Does anybody want to guess? What does it mean for template inheritance?
Maybe like if you have like a new thing, and with template inheritance, it inherits some of the same like aspects or special things about the previous one. IDK, I'm just guessing.
That's almost the what template inheritance means. So that's almost really close. So it's exactly the definition is in my own word. It's basically you have you have like, let me just share a whiteboard, so that's maybe a little bit easier. So template inheritance is this. Oh God. All right. Template inheritance is when you have a file. Let's just call this file the layout.html. All right. For example, you might think that we might put some code in here, such as doc type HTML. So whatever is in this layout.html is what basically where most of these HTML files are gonna have. For example, then we already have a HTML tag. Maybe it has something called HTML tag, right? And then we might have another file. We might have another file, and let's call this file index.html. And what's gonna happen is it's just gonna use the code from layout.html, for example, but add some of its own code into it. So layout.html can just imagine that's the starter code. And this is basically like everything has the same thing in it. While this index.html has something not starter code, so we add some its own content into this index.html. So it's basically inherit the starter with this layout.html. All right, so it's inherit from layout.html. All right, so let's take a look how template inheritance works in real action. So in here, I will go and create a file. And we'll go and call this layout.html. All right. Exclamation mark tab. So a shortcut is exclamation mark and I press tab. It just generates all the starter code for you. And in here, what I might say is this. What I would do is for every place where you want some of your children or whoever is using your layout.html, they can some of their custom code. For example, title can be one. So here I can say block title, and here I can say and block. And then in here, what I could say is, let's see, is in here I can say block main or store all of your other code, and then be sure to have an end block at the end. So basically, these blocks are what's gonna fill in. These are gonna get replaced by whatever you're inheriting from. All right. So I give you a couple minutes to finish with this code. Let me know after you finish. You can just type finish in the chat, so I know once I see majority of you guys are finished, so I can proceed. The shortcut is exclamation mark tab. So exclamation mark, and then press tab key. How to make a layout saying you just create layout the HTML inside of the templates, and then you can just type press exclamation mark tab for the shortcut, and then replace code appropriately like mine. All right. So type finish if you finish, and type if you have any question, let me know. Thank you. So let me know if you finish, so I can proceed from that. All right. Let me know as well if you have any problem and any issues as well.
Once everybody's finished, can you go back to app.py? I just
Yes. All right. 1 second. Let's see how this works. There you go. App.py. App.py is on the right. Layout.html is on the left.
Okay, I think I have all of them.
All right. Nice. I'm just gonna wait for more people to finish. All right. Next up, Peter and Jimmy.
Jimbot.
All right. Thank you, Kevin. All right, I think most of you are finished. So let's go and proceed from that then. So what we're going to do is you're going to go ahead and update layout.html a little bit more. So let's see, let me see in the chat. Code, Ricky, what part of code do we need? What file? Layout.html. So layout.html. I won't, because I want you to practice how to use it. There is a shortcut. It's exclamation mark tab. Press exclamation mark and tabs. And this is how you do it. All right, exclamation mark and tab. And then you can replace the content, because it triggers to be able to practice, at least practice some typing as well. All right. Let's see. Your app.py has a lot of error. Beside yellow squiggly line, you shouldn't see anything else. All right. Beside yellow squiggly line, you shouldn't see anything else. All right. Let me go and start updating some of the files it's gonna have. So we're just gonna use this. We're gonna use what we call Bootstrap. Maybe some of you heard it before, some of you don't worry about it. Bootstrap is basically a CSS framework which is cascading style sheet. And CSS is basically how to add style to our website to make it looks fancier. So here, then what I will do is this. I'll copy paste in here. And then, yeah, you are fine if you have yellow squiggly lines. So then, let's see. Whoops, 1 second. So I'm gonna copy and paste this code here. So, 1 second. All right. So go ahead and copy the code that says send in the chat to the head. To head. All right. Copy it and send it to head.
What do you mean? I don't get it.
Copy the tag that says send from the chat, paste it to the head tag.
Oh, okay. So between the second meta and title.
What?
So between the second meta and the title. Ah! What? It's what? I killed my card. Okay, wait. Can I just share my screen? I don't.
Okay, well, I suppose that's one of the simplest things, but yeah, sure. You can share your screen. And Jimmy, if you need any help, you can also share your screen afterward.
Like, do I paste it here?
Yeah. Yep.
And it just kills it.
But press Option Z.
Okay, Option Z. How does that work?
Okay, I hope you don't make that noise again, but it's basically wrap the text. All right, it's called soft wrap instead of just go straight to infinity.
Okay.
All right, let's see. Jimmy can share screen as well. Option Z. Option Z, I believe. What's option? Are you using Mac? Okay. Sure. Okay, then if you're using a PC, then go ahead press Alt Z. I'm pretty sure Alt should be Option. I'm not sure. Go press Alt Z to take a look if you don't have Option button. But I'm not sure the shortcut for Windows since I don't really use Windows for programming. All right. Go share my screen one more time. All right. All right, go share your screen then, Jimmy.
Wait, so what do you press?
Don't worry about the press thingy. Just paste your code to here. Paste whatever's sent in the chat to here. You didn't paste the complete code. You're missing a part.
What?
Copy complete code. You're missing a little bit. You're missing the start. Copy from the chat one more time and paste it.
Like that.
All right. Yep. Look like that. Yep. You are good.
Okay.
All right, let me proceed with share my screen. All right, then what we can do is this. Once you have this set up, then here we'll say you can type div dot container tab. Div dot container tab, and then I want you to put this block main inside of this container. Oops. So as long as your result looks like this, it will work. You can just type the entire thing out. Div class container. And block main and block. All right, once you finish with that, that's all the layout that HTML gonna have. Okay. Does anybody need more time to lay out the HTML? All right, I can give you guys a little bit more time to. Jimmy, let me know. Okay, let me know after you finish. All right, nice. All right, then what we're gonna do is gonna create a file that's gonna called index.html. Oh, sorry. I don't mean to send ML to you, but apologize about that, Jimmy. So create a file called index.html. And in here, instead of press !mark tab, what we're going to type is this. Curly braces, %mark. Here we'll type extends layout.html. And here say block, title, and block. So you can see this is a block that's been created from this layout.html. Now we're just going to fill this folder with the information. For example, in here, I just want to say home. That's for the index.html always represent. Then I want to say block main and block. And in here we can say. Then in here you can put some HTML code in here as well. For example, you can say hello world. All right. Hello world. Once you finish, we'll just double check, see if everything's working. In here, we'll type in the terminal, we'll type, I have to clear everything first. In the terminal, we'll type export flask debug equals 1, and then can type flask run. All right. And then what's going to happen is see if it will load. All right, now you can see it works. When you try to open it, try to run this, and now it works. All right. So this is in essence of a template inheritance.
Mommy.
All right. Once you're finished, if you go run this, you should be able to see Hello World appear on the screen. All right. Should be able to say Hello World appears on the screen. All right. So let's go ahead and take a look. What are we gonna do next for our app.route? So actually, let me think about it. Let me see what will be good to implement. All right. Actually, you know what? So what I'm going to do now is we're just going to create a database. All right. So once it's working, I'm just going to do it.
How do you make the web page thing?
What web page thing?
Like the web page that you just did, like a service is available on port 5000. Like,
Right.
what do you type in the terminal to do that? I forgot.
Okay. Flask run. And then just comment.
It says
Click.
bash flask not command not found.
All right. Go ahead and share your screen then. Because we don't
Okay.
have time to do that, but it's okay. Go share your screen. Oh, this is
Here.
extremely. I'll go ahead and click on save all first. Go file.
Oh,
You didn't turn auto save on. All right, Jimmy, gonna take a look at your screen just 1 second.
it's still.
Okay, here's the thing. You need to save all the file, reinstall the dependencies. Love how you're using command as a shortcut, I believe. But then here you can type pip3 install -r requirements.txt.
Oh God.
Yep. All right. You can type clear to clear the screen. Now I can type flask run.
What?
Okay, go to your file. There's some file that's when you, there's some error.
Which one?
Yep. app.py. Go ahead, remove this .py at the app.py.route. Remove .py. No. Not the name. Your code, line 7. Remove .py. Right. Now try it one more time, please. Excuse me for my chat. I mean for my phone, which really silent, cannot work to stop my phone. All right, now
Open browser.
and
I pressed open browser. It doesn't show anything.
don't worry. Refresh. Click on refresh. We'll try again. Enter the server error. Go back to your Git pod. You did import render template at the top. So on line 1, you need to go ahead and add comma on line 1. At the end, add a comma, space, render template.
With a.
Yep. Right there. All right, go ahead and in the terminal type Control-C and then type flask run one more time.
Wait. Control C. What? Spamming Control C right now.
Control-C. Are you sure you type Control-C?
Yeah.
Control-C. Try it one more time.
Control C. No.
All right, could you give me remote control?
Okay.
1 second, let me answer a phone call really quick. Actually, give me remote control anyway.
Wait, I don't have the password to this computer. I need to get my dad to do it. Just wait.
All right, 1 second. Okay. Peter, are you still here? Peter, are you still here? All right. Well, you guys should asking why it doesn't work when I say, do you guys have any question or not? Now, if you guys say it doesn't work, it's gonna take me a while.
Okay, I think I can give you remote control. Okay.
Okay, 1 second. Look. Okay, your tone is really weird. I don't think remote control is working.
You wrote return render template at line 9. You said in index HTML.
I didn't
Isn't it-
wrote that.
Isn't it index HTML,
Yeah,
not
it's
index?
It is index. But we need to figure out to quit the server. 1 second. Oh, there you go. Interesting. Now, okay. We'll try one more time. Last one. Now go click on the tab. And now it's in the internet server. Go back to Git pod. You didn't save your file. Go ahead and type Control C again. I'm not sure who did the Control C. Let it work. Maybe you or maybe me. I don't know. I think it's me. Okay. All right. 1 second. Oh God. All right. Don't type anything yet. Okay. So say export Flask. All right. All right. There you go. Okay. So, all right. Since we don't have much time left, I'm gonna help Jimmy. Jimmy, you can share your screen and then help Ken X next time. All right, Ken X, be sure to remind me at the beginning of next week. All right. Gonna write it down as well. Ken X.
So it's like that. And then, yeah.
All right, go ahead and type Control C on the terminal. All right. Let's see. What change you need? Okay, go to app.py. Go to app.py, please. You spell render template the second time wrong. On line 9, you spell render template wrong. All right, now go ahead, try and run the Flask app again by typing Flask run on the terminal.
Wait, what? Wait, what do you type this right?
Type Flask run. All right, you can open browser. There you go. All right. I guess we have time to help you as well. Ken, could you also share your screen? Ken, could you share your screen, please?
I'm using another computer, so take it over in a second.
All right, well, that's gonna be a little harder for me to solve your issues then. Of course. Let's see. Yeah, I cannot. Could you send the error message in the chat? Oh, you don't have chat.
Yeah. I think I could email it to the other account and then
You could email it to me. That's actually something I'm gonna suggest as well. The code. Okay. All right. Let's see. 1 second, Kyle. Actually, Kyle, you know what? I'm going to. 1 second.
Can you like send like a snapshot?
Yeah, I would do that. I'll send it privately to you. 1 second. Okay. So for those who encounter any kind of issues, click on this link. Click on this link. It's gonna create a new Git pod for you, and it's gonna have all the correct code that I have. All right. Click on that link in the chat. Nat should have all the correct code for you.
Okay. I'm going to.
All right. All right. So thank you for coming to this week's class. If you have any questions, you can feel free to stay for a couple minutes and ask me if you have any further question. If there's any big question, then we'll go ahead and help you to answer you next week. That's a Git pod. And if there's no more further question, well, have a rest of your great weekend, and I will see you guys next week.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye, Peter. I don't. There's no homework today, so yeah. All right. Have a nice weekend.
I'm on another device, but I logged into Gitpod. Will it still be saved on the other device?
Okay, as long as you click on the link using your account, it's saved across multiple devices or whatever your account is. All right.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. You're welcome.
Bye.
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 Set the
Okay. The reason is you created requirements.txt inside of the week 6 folder. All right, inside the week 6 folder. So what you need to type rather than is this. If I try to run this, see if this works. So, requirements.txt. 1 second.
What was the homework again?
No homework this week.
Oh, okay then. Thank you.
No problem. Try if that will work. I don't think it will actually work.
Oh, okay, thanks.
Try it for work. I don't think it's actually gonna work. Does it work?
I'm trying. Yep. Okay. I think it will work.
You can share me a screenshot one more
Oh,
time.
it still doesn't work. It still doesn't work.
Okay. Try to run this instead. I think you're gonna have some confusing backslashes, stuff like that. We won't have 2 dependencies anyway, so just run the. That's okay. So I recommend you to create each different GitHub for each different class, so like you don't go over each other. I love how you organize your files, but it's gonna be a little bit harder when we actually deploying this web application to the internet. We'll figure out how to do that actually. But
Yeah, it worked. Yeah, it worked.
all right, nice, great. All right, good work. All right, bye.
Bye.
All right, bye everybody.